has one professional basketball league called the UAE National Basketball League, but it's only 8 years old and there are only 10 teams in the league, and there are no official leagues below it. So Ball Above All Sports fills that void by providing affordable lower level leagues. It costs approximately 600 dirhams, which is around £100 or $120 per season, and there are 3 to 4 seasons per year, and you're guaranteed 7 games minimum, and there are cash prizes for the winning teams. They're hosted at an American academy with 3 high quality courts, and stats are available online immediately after games. And because stats are recorded throughout the seasons, individual stat leader awards are awarded at the end of the season too, as well as the team cash prizes. Now within the Ball Above All Sports league structure, there are multiple divisions. There's the men's elite, which is made up of mostly professional players, but also just the higher level players within the UAE. But then there's also a women's elite, which again, mostly professional players and higher level players too. But because it's the only women's league, most women end up playing in that league anyway. But I do believe there will be more women's leagues coming in the future, so stay tuned for that. And then there's also a mixed league where women and men of all levels come and play together with slightly adjusted rules. The men's semi-elite league has high-level amateurs but also has pros, and this is the league that I've been playing in. The men's Division 3 league is fully made up of amateurs mostly, but it's still a very tough league. I also played in this when I first came here. Ball Above All also caters for older players because there is a Masters League for players 40 and over, but don't get it twisted, it is tough and very physical. And of course, if they cater for the older guys, they must cater for the youth too. So there is a under 19s league for players between the ages of 16 and 19 years old, but there is also an under 16 league for players that are between the ages of 13 and 16 years old. So essentially, Ball Above All Sports caters for players of every level, of every age group, and it's probably one of the most holistic leagues that I've ever seen put together for such an affordable price and yet run so professionally. And it's that professionalism and accessibility that makes it so popular in the UAE. So I caught up with the founder of Ball Above All, Bilal, who was also my former teammate, just to get more insight into the inner workings of Ball Above All Sports. Could you explain a little bit about yourself?
Sure, my name is Bilal. I run Ball Above All here in the UAE and in Australia. I've been in the UAE for about 7 to 8 years. We started a small league and currently we grew it to a big community for basketball in the UAE, for all expats that's living in the UAE. We've got over 70 teams competing in our leagues. We also have an academy for kids aged 5 and above.
Okay, and what inspired you to start Ball Above All?
So the inspiration of Ball Above All came from way back when I was younger. I was in Australia. I was playing at a high level, but I also wanted to play more games in the week. I found a gap in the market where there is not enough competitions for high-level play. Not quite pros, but not quite non-pros, and they want a high-level competition. So I started Ball Above All with such high level and introduced prize money, which was the first in its kind in Australia. And yeah, that's how it started. And then throughout my life and career, I noticed there is many things that comes in the way of people, whether it's racism or religious beliefs or different things that people might be affected by. So I renamed the league to Ball Above All to make sure ball is above everything. Doesn't matter where you come from, what race you are. At the end, we all play ball and we enjoy the game.
Okay, and with the UAE specifically, like what was basketball like before you started the league here?
Sure. So there was a couple of leagues running with about maybe 6 teams, 8 teams running. I joined these leagues when I first came, we played in them, we enjoyed ourselves. And then, yeah, as we started, we tend to grow it grow basketball more than the other leagues. And then obviously more people came to Dubai and that helped a lot in the growth. And then we entered also, we were the first to enter the Vice President Cup as an expat team and come as runners-up in the UAE Vice President Cup. So it was a big achievement for us and forever lasted in the history of the UAE, so it's really good.
Okay, that's good to hear. And what's been your proudest moment running Ball Above All Sports?
Sure, so the proudest moment honestly is every day, man. Like I'm quite blessed to see the community come together in basketball, and we've grown something here in the UAE. It's such a nice community, such a big community as well. It's just nice to to see everyone enjoying the sport. That's one of the best moments really I have. I wake up and I sleep thinking like basketball. So to actually work in it and live it day in, day out for the last, you could say close to 30 years of my life now, it's really a blessing. So that's definitely a good achievement from my side.
Good. And our final question is, what's in store for the future of Ball Above All?
So we've got a couple of things happening on the horizon. We're introducing a new concept with a new league. I'll release some more information a bit later. But we're also announcing a partnership, hopefully before September, with such a big brand and company. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted about that. But from now till September, we'll have to keep my mouth shut until we finish everything. But I'm definitely excited for that. We're headed on a lot of international level. So yeah, it's going to be some big change in the region. And if people didn't know about us, they'll definitely know about us after that. So yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks, Bilal. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So in addition to that youth academy that Bilal mentioned, there are also men's and women's training sessions for adults, as well as open runs during the week, usually 4 to 5 per week. So if you want more information on that, you can visit ballaboveallsports.com or DM them on Instagram like I did when I first moved here. And for more highlights from the Ball Above All 2021 Season 1, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, as I will be posting more highlight tapes in the coming weeks. But until next time, stay blessed.
And boys, you get free entry next season.
Let's go!